Hey everybody, welcome back. This is the first episode of Sifting Through the Bullshit. This is going to be an old radio style audience participation show where we discuss and search for truth in the age of deceit. So come on in, like and share, get this out, share it out with your friends, get people in here, invite them in. We're going to talk about truth. We're going to try to wake people up. That's going to be the point of this discussion and the point of what we're doing here today and what we'll be doing on this show moving forward. Now, my beautiful face is not going to come into the show. I am tired of giving you guys busted links to send out and share. I've been having so much technical difficulties that I've decided that the way to go would be to do radio style. So even though I know I'm beautiful and you're going to miss seeing me, we're going to have a discussion old school style. We're going to get around these technical difficulties because I want to talk to you guys. I want to get together and find ways that we can spread truth and create unity in what I firmly believe is the age of deceit. We are living in the age of deceit. The state of the world is disgusting. The way things are in this world. And I want this to include everyone. So I'm not really going to lean politically one way or the other. A lot of that is distraction anyway. That is ways to divide us up, keep us divided, keep us weak. That's what they use over us. So I don't really feel like I need to spend a lot of time reinforcing the weapons that they use against us. You know, that division is there to keep us weak. And we're going to get more into how they've gotten it this way, how they've made the world into what it is today in this episode of Sifting Through the Bullshit. And I apologize for the harsh title. There's a couple reasons for the title. One of the main reasons is I am awful at titles. And that's what we're literally going to be doing on these shows is sifting through the bullshit, and there is so much of it. I understand that a lot of people may not like that language, but I find that the truth, for me, sometimes gets graphic. I am passionate about it. It's something that I hold very high up. It's very important to me, the truth, and something that is dying. But the state of the world is disgusting, and famine and war and rampant poverty are running wild and destroying everything, taking from us everything, literally. Why? Well, for the greed of a few people. A lot of this comes from the unquenchable greed of a few people. There's not that many that lord over us, that are in control of our whole world, of everything that there is. And their motives are all selfish. They don't want anything good for humanity. They don't want us to ever realize our strength. And that's how it got this way. They broke us up. You ever wonder why does it seem like everyone's head seems to be buried 15 feet deep in the sand? They refuse to inform themselves. They don't want to know about things. They don't want to understand reality. They don't want to understand what's actually going on. But why? How did it get this way? Well, everything is a lie. We have gotten to the point in our society where everything is a lie. And it's all inverted. Now, I believe that the reason for that is that these are the end times. Now, religious or not, I believe that that's clear. I believe we are in the end times. And if this greed of these few people, this small group, is allowed to carry on, it will destroy us. So it's quite literal what I'm saying. Now, I am Christian. I was recently self described by someone as agnostic, and it bothered me. It bothered me for days. I was like, am I not coming across that I believe in God? Yes, I'm a contrarian. Yes, I question almost everything. But even though I can't prove to you that there is a God, and I'm not a biblical scholar, and I probably wouldn't do very well in an argument with an atheist, and haven't in the past, but I fully believe in God. I fully do. I do. I don't judge you if you don't, um, but I don't see how you can look at what's going on in the world and look at what's happening and not see that at least the people that lord over us are religious. These people are. They are Luciferian, but they deeply believe in demons. They worship them. The old demons like Baal and Moloch. They have ceremonies and they have little secret societies and groups where they gather and worship these entities. They're trying to make biblical prophecy come true. This is all demonstratable. So those that lord over us, those that are in power over us, they are Luciferian for the most part. Most of these secret societies that are intertwined and lord over us, they're Luciferian in their beliefs. That's demonstratable as well, and we can go into that. But this is all in place. This is all lording over us. And everything is a lie. And they've gotten there through a lot of different avenues. And we're going to get into that a little more too in this talk. But I want to hear from you guys. And one of the main things I want to hear from you, because I can make it stop right now, is it bothering you that you can't see me? So I can make that stop at any time. I'm only doing that because when I include video, it tends to get glitchy and the audio stays good. Now, people are very picky about what they'll watch, no matter what the content. So I feel like glitchy video hurts us and makes it to where we don't get out. And what's really important is the message and what's being said. So, but if you want to see me, I'm here. I'm right under the microphone and I can make that stop if it's bothering you. But how did we get here? How did we end up in this situation where the globe is basically owned by a handful of people? How did that happen? Well, Rome never fell. These power structures that lord over us are centuries old, and they don't have countries that they're loyal to. They don't have places that they call home even. They may live somewhere, but they don't have a loyalty to that place. They don't have a country. They own it all. It's theirs. It's bought and paid for, as far as they're concerned. And they feel like they can do anything they want with it. But like I said, Rome never fell. These people that are lording over us have been lording over us for hundreds of years. It's the same people. You can trace back the bloodlines. You know what I mean? They've been in power forever. And how have they done that? Well, like I said earlier, they've broken us up into little groups to keep us easily manageable. We're not bad. At their core, the average person is not bad, and they want good things for the world and for other people. They're good. They're led down paths that they shouldn't venture down, and they're convinced to vote and behave out of their own best interest by deceptive means, but they're not bad, most people. But these people in power know that they can break us up and keep us divided and distracted, and they do that to the fullest of their ability. And they always have and will continue to until something's done to stop them. And the only thing that can ever stop them is for the people to rise up united and stand united against them. And that is happening. That is good. There is good here. I don't want this to be a negative talk, because there is good here. Hey, Lacey, now that I've gotten a comment, it's been 15 minutes and you guys have been quiet. Let me know if it's bothering you that I am not on screen, because I feel like that's going to help us get through and go for as long as we want, no matter what we get into, if I'm not on screen. But I can fix that. If you miss me, if you want to see me, I can bring myself up on the screen at any time. That is one of the things. We're playing with old school technology, but we still have the new school hidden right underneath. So let me know. But also, Lacey, let me know what you want to get into. This is a new, uh, kind of a stem off of conspiracy theories and chill, which is my baby. That's my favorite of the shows that I do. But this is, I don't even know that this will be the name of it, Sifting Through the Bullshit. It's just a name that I came up with to do the feed. I'm awful with titles. I really am. But what I really want this to be is like a discussion type show where we talk about unity, how to unite and move forward in this, the age of deceit, when everything around us is a lie. And we realize the only way to bring it down is to come together. How do we do that? That's what I want this to be about. It's not enough to be woke. It's not enough to be aware. You have to be active. You have to be actively trying to wake the others, because we need them. It's unfortunate, but we need at least enough of them to unite and stand together against this predator class. I don't like calling them the elite. They are a predator class that lord over us. And like I said, have for centuries and will until they're stopped. And we must stop them. We have to be the thing that stops them. We're the only thing that can. The people. And that's why it's so important to them to convince us that we're weak. But we're not weak. We are infinitely strong. If we would just stand together, we could bring our strength into reality. We can make change. We can make massive change. We could uproot their entire apple cart. This whole rigged system can be brought down. And all it would take is all of us standing united to do it. That's not impossible. Will it be easy? Would it? No. But it needs to happen. No, it needs to happen right now. And I just did a discussion show with a friend of mine, Brent Lee. Check it out. It's on my Facebook timeline. We talked about conspiracies. We talked about God. But Brett is a skeptic. And he didn't want to go down a lot of rabbit holes with me. He needs to have everything proven to him. He doesn't want to believe anything until it's proven. Well, I feel like that's dangerous, because I tried to get him to go down the rabbit hole with me of Pedophile Island. Proven fact. So how much do you need before you realize that these people, these victims, these people that are in danger because you don't have enough evidence yet, because you're not happy until the establishment, until the mainstream tells you that it's true. Well, the mainstream is bought and paid for. It's not mainstream because it's true. It's mainstream because that's what's bought off. That's what is wanted out there by those that own it. They are in full control of what gets out. Now, the truth is out there, but it's buried. But we are in the age of information. We are all walking around with a computer in our pocket. We're basically cyborgs. So we can inform ourselves and we can inform others and we can teach them how to inform themselves, which is going to be the most important thing in leading this awakening, in quickening it. And that's what needs to happen. That's what we need to do. Now, there are a lot of events and a lot of things that you can point to throughout time and throughout history that should be skeptical, but a lot of times they reject them. They don't want to look at them. Like the fact that the media is bought off and paid for and owned and provable. It's owned by six corporate believe that these people would buy it all up and get complete control over it, not to use it for their interests, for their agendas. Why wouldn't they? Why'd they buy it up then? Just to have it, just to make money off of the unprofitable news industry? That they're not even, print media is going away. They're not making enough money off these magazines to pay for the paper. It's garbage and it's weaponized. There's an agenda behind it. They